And after hours of editing, I'm ready to post. I'm on Aliexpress looking for all those links for you guys, only to find these polishes and realize they're not just beautiful glitters, they're cat eyes. These were not swatched as cat eyes. The cat eyes look phenomenal. So we're going to have another run at it, and I'm going to swatch them all over again and show you guys these beautiful cat eye designs. Stick around. So I've got 10 rather interesting glittery, opaly, kind of somewhere in the same neighborhood, Aurora looking gels from Aliexpress from a number of different brands. We've got LilyCute, Vendeeni, Hanbi, and I don't know how to say that, Xeijayi, let's say. And yeah, I've got 10 different ones. I'm going to swatch them and see how they look. So first off, these are the Vendeeni A68 series. This one is color 03. And all of these polishes do look really stunning, color-wise, that I've peeked at, so. There's always going to be 2 coats on each sample. Such a cool shift. Blue there. Gold there. A04. They have a very similar blue tint. This one's more blue, this one's more green, but still similar until you do that. And again, this one's more green, this one's more blue. So blue and purple, and green and gold, red, lots of colors in there. Really cool. So that's these. So next I'll do these Hanbi. Now these do say cat shimmer, so I think they were supposed to maybe be cat eyes, or they were labeled as that, but I don't think they do a cat eye. Oh, I'm wrong. They do a cat eye. Look at that. I was not expecting that. Okay. Well, that's kind of cool. It's just very mellow. It goes from blue to red. That's really interesting. Quite impressive. And this is the second one in that collection. Now this one does not seem to react to the magnet at all. We got nothing. And it is definitely the same collection, so that's kind of a flop there. Now this is a really cool and pretty color. It just does not magnetize. So I put black on the tips so that you can see the difference. There's matte coat, shiny, and with black underneath. Here I've got the LilyCute. This is an Aurora top coat, so I have blackened my tips already to get started because they will be shimmery and see-through. This is a top coat, so it might not necessarily want to do 2 coats, but I do all my swatches with 2 coats, so it lets me know. And here they are, top coated. We've got the black on the tips, we've got a shiny coat, and we've got a matte coat, just so that we can see the difference. And there we have our first 6. And last but not least, we've got these Xeijayi, and for them as well, I've done a black tip. I don't know if it's going to matter though, because I think these are thicker, so you might not actually see through it, but we will find out. Starting these off with number 3. These are really hard to show up on camera. All right, so now that we know what these look like as just a full coverage pretty glitter, let's see the magic of their cat eye. Start off with number 3. I don't know why I didn't pick up on it on my own right away, because they do have a very thick and gloopy consistency, which you often find with magnetic gels, just because that magnetic property is inside there, and it is going to be thick and it is going to clump up a bit here and there depending on the polish, because it's a whole bunch of magnet particles in there, right? So you can see that it can sometimes build up in areas while you're pulling that polish through, and that is often a sign of magnetic particles in there. But I didn't catch on to that yet. My defense, the original listing I got from did not really show anything with cat eye on these, so I did not know. So here it is. I've got the black tip ready so that we can see the effect over black. Here comes my nice powerful magnet, and let's watch that shift. So we've got a silver in there covering this beautiful jelly polish color. This one's tinted blue with these iridescent glitters in them that are just gorgeous. This one's got like purplish, pinkish, red, that kind of idea. So you can see on the cat eye here what a difference we're looking at from just a straight polish, which is what I'd done originally, which I still thought was really pretty. So let's grab a bar. we'll bring that metallic shine back in. Oh, these polishes just went from like a 5 to an 11. I already liked them just with their regular color. As a cat eye, they're phenomenal. I wouldn't say the magnet effect in them is super strong, but it is there and it creates a beautiful, beautiful sheen to them. There. Just trying to get effect on the black so I can see the difference. Get some clear going there. There we go. So we get to see a little bit of all of the goodness. Very happy. This is going to create bits of bumps, I think, because there are like hex glitters and random bits in there. So you may have to fiddle a bit with those to get them to look a little nicer, but really not much. Get that one out. And that should settle and end up looking great. So on to the next one. So here we have number 5. And that swatch there is just a solid. We're just doing it solid. Here we'll do the cat eye. I gotta say, originally I picked these up for $6 something a bottle, Canadian. So the 4 of them were around 25 bucks. And a listing on Aliexpress that I just came across has them for a 12-piece set, all different colors, for I think it's 30 bucks on sale. And so yeah, now that I've realized that these are cat eyes and seen how gorgeous the color shift in that is, I think I'll be picking up the rest of the collection. Okay, I grabbed my big bar to see if it makes things happen a little quicker. Okay, I think. I really struggle with polarity on magnetics. I love magnetic polishes, but for whatever reason, I haven't quite figured out how my magnet placement, like different ones, like why is this bringing up the magnet so nicely? And this big one was moving the magnet away, however I do it. So I don't know. It's just a weird thing that I haven't quite figured out yet. So I'll reset this just by swiping through the magnet. And try it again. Oh yes, and yeah, the set was about 30 bucks. There's 12 of them, which is really darn cheap for 10 ml bottles. So I'll be happy to get the rest of the collection. And then my duplicates I can use to give away. And here's the full swatch for number 11, which is really such a cool color. It's really hard to describe. It's almost like a teal, but because of all the color flecks and that in it, it just gives it this really neat, unique look. I do have to say that I'm not overly impressed with the bottles. Simply, I did see a lot of reviews posting about the bottles breaking in transport, and because they do have typically a long way to ship, not always in the best conditions. Looks like a lot of these bottles are showing up damaged. Not maybe a lot, but some of them. This top piece is plastic, so I could see it breaking very easily, especially with how long it is. Yeah, it just doesn't seem like a sturdy bottle for that length of travel. But as long as they're packaging them really, really well, then they should show up okay. Mine came just great. But I do see how they could be damaged pretty easily. More so than typical bottles anyway. It's funny, this one I probably almost prefer not cat eye. Just simply because it ends up with a lot of green and gold kind of effect on it. especially over black. And I really like that teal colored kind of look. But still a really cool, fabulous cat eye. Just depends on what color you're looking for. And our last one is 12, which is a really nice, like a seafoam green kind of a look. Some of them do have a lot more glitter flakes in them than others. Even just doing that velvet look on them. Oh, it's so nice. Oh wow, this one's coming up with really cool pink and purple glitter iridescence in there. These polishes, guys, are just stunning. I just did a set of Korean gel polishes that I was really excited about, that once I actually swatched, nowhere near as exciting as these, I gotta say. They were lovely, I liked them, but I am running out to get the rest of this collection. Oh, there goes magnets like crazy all over my table. I am running out to get the rest of this collection because it is phenomenal and beautiful and cheap. And it just looks so cool. Whereas the other cat eye that I did the swatches for recently, if I didn't buy the whole collection, I would not be going out to get any more of them, even if they were cheaper, which they obviously as Korean polishes are really not. But this one is a clear winner. I can't wait to post that link for you guys so you can get these. They're so beautiful. Okay. So usually I would be doing 2 coats on all of my swatches with these magnet cat eyes. I am not sure if this particular one, if that would be ideal or not. So I'm going to try it on this first one and we'll see what ends up happening. These are so much thicker and have so much color to them that it's going to be tough to see my original patterns to work around. Because ideally you want them kind of showing it the same. Just a minute, I gotta fight with magnets. My goodness, I have so many shattered, splintered magnet pieces on my table right now. They just went for a ride and everybody smashed into each other and took a bunch of chunks out of everything. But that kind of comes with the territory when you're working with magnets, especially if you're using all kinds of them on your table at once like I do. You end up with a lot of breakage. And I'm not really sure if doing a second layer is any better. So I'll check the other ones against this and see. Okay, so I decided that I will go in with a second layer for them all because it does really brighten up that jelly color underneath and the glitters inside. So you do get a bolder effect, which is really cool. So I will zip through a second coat on these for you. All right, so here they are finished with their top coat. Got matte and glossy, and your black tip down there. And you can see all that beautiful iridescent goodness. They do still have a bit of a sheer quality to them. Not too much, but a little bit. These are layered up with 2 layers to get more color payoff and to get more of that iridescent glitter in there. And you can see they're just stunning. Even at $6 a bottle for 10 mils, these are pretty stunning. But a set for like $2.50 a piece? Sign me up. So I don't typically go crazy over too many of the Aliexpress polishes, although lots of them are really fantastic. But these ones for me are a huge winner. Huge. And as soon as I'm finished recording, I'm going to make sure that I'm getting the rest of this set. So, yeah, quite phenomenal. Hope you enjoyed all of these polishes. As always, guys, till next time, don't forget to love your nails. Bye.